The classroom had always been her silent battleground. Maya sat in the back corner of room 214, the hum of the overhead lights muffling the cruel whispers that snaked toward her desk. She was the quiet girl, the one who kept her eyes low, spoke only when forced, and moved through the halls like a ghost trying not to be seen. And that was exactly what they hated about her. They called her mouse mute, and sometimes even worse. But Maya never answered. She never gave them the satisfaction. Instead, she turned inward, retreating to a world of books, of training, of memories that most people wouldn't believe. What no one knew, not her teachers, not her classmates, not even the bullies, was that Maya had spent the last 6 years training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Krav Maga. Her father, former soldier, and single parent, had taught her to defend herself, to control her fear, to strike only when absolutely necessary. Strength is silent, he'd say. Real power doesn't shout. It waits. And she waited, until the day they pushed her too far. It was a rainy Thursday. It's the kind where everyone's on edge, and emotions are like tight ropes ready to snap. Mr. Kwan had stepped out for a moment to take a call, and that's when it happened. Jared, the ringleader of the group who'd targeted Maya since freshman year, stood from his desk. His 2 sidekicks, Lucas and Brielle, followed him like shadows. They made their way toward her desk, their voices taunting. Hey mouse, Jared sneered, slapping her notebook off the desk. Still pretending to be human, Maya didn't flinch. She reached down, picked up the notebook, and calmly placed it back on the desk. Lucas chuckled. Oh, look, she's ignoring us again. You think you're better than us or something? Still no reaction? That's when Brielle did it. She grabbed Maya's braid and yanked it back. Hard. Maya winced, but didn't cry out. Say something, Freak Brielle snapped. And then Jared reached out and did what crossed the line. He grabbed Maya by the throat. The classroom was silent. Frozen in shock. For a split second, time paused. Maya's eyes locked with Jared's, and something changed. The silence wasn't fear anymore. It was a storm gathering behind her gaze. Her hand shot up in one smooth, practiced motion, grabbing Jared's wrist. With a twist that was both fluid and explosive, she snapped his hand back, making him howl. In pain, as he crumpled to the floor, Lucas lunged, but Maya pivoted, grabbing his arm and flipping him over her shoulder in a clean, controlled throw that sent him skidding across the classroom floor. Brielle, eyes wide, made a move to attack but stopped. Maya didn't even have to lay a hand on her. The look on her face was enough. It was the face of someone who had been broken again and again, but had learned how to put herself back together stronger each time. The door burst open. House. Mr. Kwan returned to chaos, 2 students on the floor, Maya standing calm in the center. The class stunned into silence. The aftermath was messy. There were reports, disciplinary meetings, and lots of questions. At first, the school didn't know what to do with Maya, but witnesses, all of them, even the ones who'd never spoken, up for her before, told the truth, that she was defending herself, that they'd seen the bruises from before, that they were tired of staying silent too. Jared and Lucas were suspended. Brielle transferred to another school. Maya wasn't punished. In fact, for the first time, she was truly seen. Something strange happened after that. People started talking to her, not out of fear, but out of respect. They asked about martial arts. They asked about her story. They asked how she'd stayed so strong for so long. And slowly, Maya started talking back. She joined the self-defense club. She taught girls how to say no, how to fight back, how to believe in themselves. She started helping others find their voice, just as she had found hers. But the most powerful part of the story wasn't the moment she broke those boys' wrists. It wasn't even the part where she stood up in front of the school and told her story at the Bullying Awareness Assembly. It was the quiet moments afterward, when other quiet girls started to sit beside her at lunch. When one by one, the invisible became visible. The unheard became loud. Powerless remembered they had power all along. Asterisk because Maya didn't fight to hurt. She fought to stop the hurting, and she won. Not just that battle in room 214. She won herself back. And in doing so, she lit a spark in others that would never, ever go out. Asterisk the lesson. Asterisk silence is not weakness. Stillness is not fear. And kindness does not mean surrender. Sometimes the quietest people carry the loudest strength, and when they finally speak, the world listens.